Hey riders, what's up? Today we're going to talk about the best bike under 2 lakhs, and one of the best bikes under 2 lakhs segment is the R15 V3 version. And when we fall in love with the bike, we always fall in love first with the looks about the bike. And R15 is one of the best looks, except there's one problem.
So how's life, bro? Macha, why is there a hole in the middle of your bike, bro?
Macha, that all I don't know. It came like that only.
Hey, bro, how's my new bike?
It's nice, but
Why is there a hole?
Macha, it came like that only. You leave it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what happened, Bro, one piece is missing, bro.
Macha, one Arjun's small brother was there. He took it and went up.
Oh, come, we'll take it from you.
The R15 V3 has the best graphics design on it compared to the other bikes. It has R15 written almost in 4 to 5 places and version 3.0 written in the back seat, right under the pillion seat. And then it's one of the most edgy looking bikes and it's very aggressive looking compared to the rest of the bikes. The back end of the version 3.0 is really nice with the LED tail lights, but the only bad thing about the back end is the dangling indicators, which is not premium enough compared to the whole bike, and it dangles a lot whenever you ride and it's not up to the mark. All around appearance of the bike is really edgy and a really nice looking aggressive bike, and let's ask the judges what they feel about the bike.
And the score is...
Macha, you know the meaning of 9 3/4, sir?
The R15 is one of the best top speeds under 2 lakh segment bikes. It has a top speed of around 153 and this is our personal record breaker. But the only disregards about the bike is the disc brakes. The disc brakes is just exactly similar to the FZ25. It's nothing premium and it's not that great either. As the bike is really powerful, the brakes don't help, are not proportional enough for the power to the brake ratio.
Hey, bro, it's actually good. That day I was about to kill an Ajji, you know.
What, seriously?
Yeah, bro. Macha, that day Arya's Ajji was almost RIP only. You didn't know.
Oh. So the brakes are comparatively good as their ABS right now. The R15 V3 also has VV in it, which is an amazing feature where there are 2 sets of valves. One valve is used below 7000 RPM and the other valve is used above 7000 RPM, where the top speeds are acquired in the second valve, which is above 7000 RPM.
Oh, just like Viper plays around with 2 girls.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I knew it. Hey, hi Pooja, how are you?
One crazy update about the R15 version 3.0 is it has a digital speedometer and even it has the RPM shifter light over here, which always tells you to shift up to 7000 RPM. And also it has a small bug, which is the fuel meter, which always shows empty when you even have 150 rupees worth of petrol in it. Other than that, everything else is really good about the bike. The R15 V3 is the first one in the R15 family to get the slipper and assist clutch, and it's one of the best bikes in the 150cc segment in the track, and the slipper clutch helps in performance, as 0 to 60 is way better with the slipper clutch. The R15 V3 goes 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds and 0 to 100 morely under 10 seconds, and it has a lot of customizable parts and upgrades, aftermarket especially, like the visor.
And many are there. There's fender delete, underbelly, indicators, face mask, and winglet. They are all.
Okay. Basically, there are many. Many people think like the R15 V3 is just a track-based machine, but it's actually good for even road trips. We can easily go for a happy 150 kilometer ride, but if you want to go for more than 150 kilometer ride, like a 300 kilometer ride, you possibly might get a back pain. And it's actually quite decent even for the off-roads. It's risky, but it's actually possible. If you guys liked the video,
Please like, share, and subscribe.
and join the STE Rider Tube community.